Hey everybody, welcome to the live show, or as I like to say, welcome to the live show. Um, yeah, I got my bullhorn back. Better believe it. I left it in my car, and I said, "Hey, what's that doing in my car? It ain't doing me no good in the car. I can't yell at people going down the road, you know." So let's see if we can get some things rolling here. Thanks everybody for stopping by. Be sure to smash that like button for me on the way in if you can. I need all your help I can get today because I am having I'm having kind of a sad day. Cry for cash. Nothing major, nothing major. Had to throw away my new fueling gloves I just bought like a month ago. Um, them things smell like diesel like crazy already. Ugh, get rid of those. Get rid of those. I put them on to open my trailer doors this morning, and my hands smell like diesel. What's the point of having gloves if they make your hands smell like this? So we throw those away. There was something else I had going on this morning. Oh, we're over here at Unfi this morning. We're at Unfi getting unloaded. We're in a door. We're in a door. But my door doesn't have a light on it. So, whatever. Um, I feel like there's something. Oh yeah, I got pulled over yesterday. Believe that? You believe that? I got pulled over yesterday. Uh, I got a warning. I got a warning. So, that's a win, I guess. Got me a warning for having no registration on my car. Yeah. Yeah. I don't register cars. I don't worry about license plates and tags and all that. Pfft, the hell with all that. That's a waste of money as far as I'm concerned. So, I just bought a new car. I just bought a new car. I bought me a '08 Toyota Avalon, an '08 Toyota Avalon. I'm out here blowing that money, dog, blowing that money. I stole that car, stole it. Um, I can't believe they. Sorry, I had a bacon egg burrito a minute ago. Um, Apparently, I got some bacon in my teeth, but uh, so that car had been hit on the front end, and it damaged the hood and it busted the front plastic bumper. Okay, it did not damage anything underneath, like no metal had to be replaced or anything. It was just the hood had to be replaced and the front bumper had to be replaced. And they totaled that car because of that. They totaled it. No airbags went off, nothing. I could not believe they totaled that car for a plastic bumper and a hood. Um, so I proceeded to steal that car from an auction and, a headlight too. It had to have a headlight. So basically, I put a hood, a headlight, and a front bumper on that car. And yeah, I got me like a $10,000 car for like 40. I'm about, with new struts, new brakes, new tires, I'm about 4,500 in on that car. I'm 4,500 in on that car. I'm going to say that car on the retail market's probably, it's probably a $7,000 or $8,000 car. So, I mean, it's not a Hellcat, but it's a car. Don's in the house. Thanks for stopping by, Don. Thank you very much. Red Diesel's in the house. Channel member, Red Diesel. Thanks to all my channel members. Shout out to you guys. We got a super chat. Brian's in the house with $10. Hey, Cash, hopefully you're doing all right. And I talked to those idiots, and why at Yellow Roadway, they got mad at me when I told them in the fuel island that the government paid for them votes. Yeah. Yeah, you know, I I don't hate on the yellow roadway drivers. They're just doing a job. It's the management at Yellow Roadway and the government that gave them the money. Like, why does our government give private businesses money? That I don't get. Like, I don't think there should be tax breaks. I don't give a damn if you build your factory in my town or not. You should pay. You should have to deal with it just like everybody else does. The guy that's been here for 30 years, providing jobs for 30 years, he doesn't get a tax break. Why does he have to pay taxes just because you're new? You don't pay. That don't make no sense to me. But anyway, you know, like, and the way I look at Yellow Roadway, the government giving Yellow Roadway money, that's like them giving my competition money. That don't help me none. That don't help any trucking company. You know, look at the LTL companies that compete with Yellow Roadway. And every day, you know, like, they just do business. They don't need, what was it, 700 million or something like that. It was crazy. It's crazy. And Yellow Roadway said, "Oh well, you know, it's because we do government work. You know, they need to help us out because we do government work." I don't get that either. I don't get that either. Um, Brian with another $20. Oh, thank you very much, Brian. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Let me figure out where I'm at here on my comments. Sterling's in the house. Thanks everybody for stopping in and hanging out with me on a little pop-up live here. We're getting unloaded. I'm trying this new format where I just kind of pop up, you know, like maybe like on you know, the weekends when I got more time, we'll do like a, you know, a planned out live show, you know, with a bunch of people on and everything. But I like doing these little pop-ups, just kind of bring everybody together. And you know, it makes them unload me quicker. Honestly, I sit up there for 3 hours waiting on them to call me to a door. The second I said I'm going live, boom, they call me. Hey, go to door, you know, go to door 29. I was like, really? Really? So no big deal. We make quick work of going to door 29. So thanks for stopping by, everybody. Sterling Killian's in the house, channel member Killian's. His channel's growing fast. Shout out to Killian's. Mike Nine Toes, he made it. Don smashed the like button. Hot seats in the house. Edward Williams, morning cash. Sterling says, run from the fuzz. I knew they was going to get me. I knew they was going to get me. I literally drove 5 miles in that car. I literally, that was like the first time driving that car. I made it 5 miles and the Minnesota State Police pulled me over, man. Minnesota is, we turned it into a police state up here. They had more cops than you could shake a stick at. So yeah, as soon as I got on the damn highway, here come the state patrol up behind me, you know, and he was going to go around me, but he had somebody riding with him. And I don't know who was riding with him. It wasn't the guy had on a body cam. The guy riding with him had on a body cam, but the guy riding with him was not in uniform. I don't know if it was like his superior, just like, you know, watching what he was doing or what it was. But so they came up behind me, and you know, they was going to go around me. He was in the left lane, obviously. I was in the right lane doing the speed limit, you know, and he was doing 80, you know, in a 65. And he was going to go on by me, and then he went to go in front of me, and that guy looked back. And I guess he was making sure I didn't have no tag on the front of the car. Because Minnesota, you got to have a tag on the front and the rear of the car. The car came from out of state. It was bought at an auction. It's from out of state. You know, I explained to the officer, hey, I got insurance on it. I've already applied for the title. Like, you know, all that's been done. In Minnesota, you know, it's a process. I can't just go up there and say, give me a tag. You know, they got to run around, and then you got to go do this, and you got to go do that. You know, they got to make it as it's like getting your license renewed in Minnesota. So I had to get my license renewed the other day. In Tennessee, you go get your license renewed. They give you your new license right there on the spot. They say they got a big printer thing, and they print that joker, and they say, here you go. Minnesota, nah. I'll tell you what Minnesota says. You give us your money, and we'll void out your current license and give you a piece of paper that no one knows what the hell to do with. And unless you're in Minnesota, like when I go, I was at a shipper the other day, and she was like, your license says void. And I was like, yeah, they do that in Minnesota because, you know, they can't get their shit together. But yeah. So It's been a week since I got my new license. It still ain't made it to the house. So, they probably sent it to the wrong address or something. Minnesota's a trip, man. When you have to deal with the state of Minnesota, you're dealing with a special kind, like a real special kind. David says, "What's shaking bacon?" Oh, I just got done eating bacon. I bought an air fryer. Bam, 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 air fryer back there now. Yeah, you know why I bought that air fryer? To boil eggs. I bought the air fryer to hard boil eggs. That's the main reason I bought that air fryer. I'll be honest with you, I like cooking with gas better. I like the gas butane. It cooks faster. It cooks it. I tried to cook a fried egg in the air fryer this morning. No bueno. No bueno. It's in the trash right here. Look at this damn egg. Where you at, egg? Look at this. Look at this. You couldn't eat that if you had diamond plated teeth. You couldn't eat that. That is his. And they're giving. I overcooked it. It's on me. But when I cook them in a pan, I don't do that. So, yeah, I don't know. I bought an air fryer. It's back there. Check out my other channel, Trucking with Diabetes. Go check that out. And I'll get you a link for it here. 1 second. Maybe I will. I don't know. Maybe I will. We'll see what we got. Yeah, I'd like to get this channel. I'd like to do more with this channel. Trucking with Diabetes. Because, I think it could help a lot of people. The Trucking with Diabetes, like, I should have made the channel name like Trucking for people who are going to have diabetes instead of trucking with, because the people who watch it are the people who already have diabetes. And they're given, we help each other over there with that. I'm not preaching to you over there, but it's nice to help each other out. But I feel like I can do a lot for the people like, that are just getting into trucking. Because typically people get into trucking, you gain weight. It's kind of like, it's kind of a thing. Let me get some comments here. David Edwards was shaking bacon. This Trucking Life says, "Good morning, Cash and Chat channel member, This Trucking Life." Thank you, sir. Captain I guess, they need to legalize the plant for drivers. Okay. I could see that being good and bad, like, here's my thing. I think if they did it where, if they had a way where they could test if you're high at the moment, that way you couldn't be driving your truck while you're high. Because I'm going to tell you, man, some of this new weed, like, these guys don't know how to handle it. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think they should be driving on it. But what you do on your personal time is none of my business. You know what I mean? I don't think if you smoke something on your home time, and then you get a full night's sleep, and you come into work the next morning, I don't think what you did yesterday necessarily affects too much of what you're doing today. I tell you this, I think it affect you more if you had a beer. If you drank a bottle of whiskey yesterday and then came to work today, you might still be buzzed. Just saying. It's just saying. Sterling Trucking Deliveries, $22. Thank you, sir. I appreciate that. He says Trucking Towards Diabetes. Yeah, maybe that ought to be the name. That is pretty good, actually. This Trucking Life also dropping in. Boom, been a member for 13 months. Thank you, sir. That is a long time to be a channel member. I do appreciate it. Six Semper Tyrantis is in the house. What up? Cattle Hauling made it in. What up, Cattle Hauling? Ain't see you in a minute. Hope everything's going well. Great 8 Transportation, an international man of mystery, says, "Good morning, Cash and Chat." Let me see here. Great 8 Transportation. Here we go. Mark, the mailman's in the house, says, "Greetings, Q. Hope all is well. Glad to finally catch a live after quite a while driving through Ohio I-71 headed to Columbus then up to Michigan. All right, no doubt, no doubt. I'm in Minnesota right now, and we're going to get this unloaded. Hopefully, we're going to get this unloaded. They're taking their sweet time with it today. And then I got to run do something personal real quick. And then I got to go pick up another load this afternoon as soon as possible. So the sooner they get this done, the sooner the better the possible. Because I got to pick up a load that delivers Sunday. Yeah, Sunday. Not Monday, Sunday. I'm picking up a one pick, 7 drop load. 1 pick, 7 drop. H. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Killian says, my door doesn't have a light either. Loading in Chicago this morning. Okay. Get on out of there. Hell, ain't you? You should be home by now, right? It's Friday. Come on. If you guys don't know, Killian's is, we ought to call him the heading toward home. His channel ought to be called Heading Toward Home. Because that's what he do. He puts her in the wind on Friday toward the house. Did they make you drop and cough? Yes. Yes, they did. Thank you for asking. It was traumatizing, but then I thought about it later and I liked it. Jerome Jones in the house. Good morning, Cash. Causing trouble again? Yeah, riding around with no tags on my car. It'll get you pulled over real quick in Minnesota. El Guapo in the house, channel member, says, good morning from Oregon. Woo, how's the weather out there? We finally are not getting snow. We're not getting snow anymore. It snowed yesterday, the day before, but it was like a real wet, sloppy snow. It melted quick and just made a mess out of everything. CJ Hudson, howdy, everybody. Cheap freight haulers in the house. What up, bro? Good evening, or good evening. Good morning, everyone. You can tell I don't do many of these in the morning, right? Let's see this Jim. Yeah, I don't. Well, I'm on my phone right here. I'll make it a thumbnail, like Cash buys a toy or something. You know, an '08 Avalon. Now, how about the old man toy? Whoo, that car is a cream puff, dog. Let me tell you. It's baby blue with a white cream interior. Oh man. Oh man. Let me settle into being 65 years old. You know what I'm saying? Oh, that's an old man car all day. I love it. I love those Avalons, man. They ride good. They got good power. You know, that car's got a 265 horsepower V6 in it. She's got some power. Yeah. An Avalon is one of the few cars I know that have reclining rear seats. That car is big enough that you can recline your rear seat. Not a lot, but like, you know, kind of like an airplane. You can recline it a couple inches. They're great road trip cars. Great road trip cars. Get 30 miles a gallon on the highway in a you know, big ass 5-seater car. It's a good way to be. Thank you again for the super chats. Brian threw me $10 and $20. I much appreciate that. Six Semper Tyrannis says cash is king. Oh, cash is king. That's for sure. Oh, every one of my subscribers a burp. Grafton, channel member Grafton's in the house showing up this morning. Man, the crowd is in. Let me tell you, Paul Harris, the man, the myth, the legend. Tax breaks never work out for the public. I seen over there in Ohio. Who is it? Intel is opening that big chip plant. And they were talking about they had 2 or 3 spots picked out. And I'm like, yeah, that's what those places do. They pick out 2 or 3 locations and then they like use them against each other. Oh, well, if you don't give me $100 million worth of tax incentives, I mean, sometimes they just give them the land. I'm like, you just gave them the land? Like, I mean, I get it. Don't get me wrong. We need to start manufacturing stuff in this country again. I'm all about it. But like, why does a big company like Intel that's got more money than God need anything from us? You know what I mean? Like, I like Intel chips. When I buy a computer, I specifically go for an Intel chip. I don't know I don't know if it's doing me any good or not, but I've always had really good luck. They last a long time. You know, like, I still got a gateway computer with an Intel chip in that some gun. Let me tell you, she gets it every day. Got a terabyte of storage in that thing. That computer will last me forever. Actually, I think it's got 3 terabytes. Jay-Z, damn it, boy, I got clickbaited. No, never clickbaited here. I did not get shot, by the way. I'll just go ahead and tell you. I'll break the news to you. 20 minutes into the show, did not get shot. Six Ember said, I don't trust anyone who gets a check from the government at this point. Exactly. Exactly. Kelly Maynard's in the house. Says, good morning, Cash. Good morning to you. CJ Hudson says, testing everyone to see if they got that bail tapped. Oh, yeah. You know what I'm doing. CJ knows what I'm up to. Paul Harris says, it's all scam. I'm selling a building in Boston, including in the permit process is $60,000 in bribes for the parks, bicycle, shares, and a woman's shelter. Damn it, boy. In the permitting process. Wow. Wow, yeah. Hey, you know, it ain't free no more. W7 Invader says, damn you, Bobby. You clickbaited me good. No, I got pulled over yesterday. I was on the side of the highway up here in Minnesota getting the fuzz rubbed all over me. He was an all right guy. He was a typical state patrol. He had that, you know, I know everything attitude, you know, but like I just answered his questions as you know, in as few words as possible, you know. I should have told him I'm a sovereign citizen just to see what he said. I love those sovereign citizen videos on YouTube. Oh, don't watch them though. By all means, to God, don't watch them. You watch one of them, and YouTube thinks that's all you ever want to watch again. My name is Nobody. Good morning. Brian says, can you guys hit that like button? Yes, please. Please hit that like button. Six Ember says, Mike Nine Toes, I'm pretty sure that Regis your money to begin with. Okay. W7 Vader says, field training officer, possibly new hires ride with FTO, and near their end of training, the FTO is in street clothes usually. Okay. Yeah. I was thinking maybe it was his superior because the guy was older than him, but I guess that really don't matter. The trooper that pulled me over, he like a pretty young guy. And the other guy, you know, had gray hair and whatnot. But I guess in the, you know, I guess that's a mindset thing. Just because you got gray hair, don't mean you're not the trainee. Six Emperor says tax return. Yeah, no doubt. Mike Nine Toes just trying to make a funny. Hey, you're cool. Yeah, Six Emperor, me too. Don says you don't boil in an air fryer. No. You can hard boil an egg in an air fryer. I did it last night. It's cool. It's cool. You just take that little the little basket. You just put the eggs in there. You just put raw eggs in there, and it boils them. It doesn't boil them, you know. It just hard cooks them. Yeah, yeah. This guy's got delicious hard boiled eggs now. Oh, I regret opening this already. There we go. I got that fridge packed. I went to the grocery store last night. I didn't even go there to buy an air fryer. You know, it was on sale. I got it at Target. It's real nice. Let's see here. I lost my place. Hang on a minute. Yeah, you can hard cook an egg in there for sure. 600 Cash is going to start raising chickens in the truck, I heard. No, I'm going to start stealing songbird eggs come whenever spring rolls around. I'm going to start eating songbird eggs. So you might see a drop in Rockin' Robin population. Sterling Truck and Delivery says that egg you cooked is good for a fueling glove. Yeah, for sure. You could patch a hole in a tire with that egg. Cooked her too long. Yeah, there's Trucking with Diabetes. Everybody click on that channel there if you could. Go check it out. If it ain't for you, it ain't for you. But if you know, I try to make the videos like good for everybody, not just diabetics. Like my last video was talking about sleep, you know, how we don't get enough sleep as truck drivers, you know, stuff like that. Killian says, I love the diabetes channel. Hey, I try, man. I try. This String Life says, I watched it all the time. I have an A1C pre-diabetic until I started keto. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, carbs are the enemy. Thanks again, Sterling Trucking Deliveries, for $22 super chat. Everybody go check out Sterling's channel. Go check out Sterling. Cheap Freight Hauler says, I don't have diabetes yet, but I watch the other channel. Thank you. I appreciate that. This Trucking Life, been a channel member for 13 months. Thank you. Six Simber Tyrannus says, just put a little scratch on the floorboards for the chicken. It shouldn't smell too bad. Yeah. Yeah. Speaking on the floor, the new car came with whoever had it before put those WeatherTech floor liners in them. Oh man, those things are nice. Those things are nice. One thing I don't like about them though is in a Toyota. So in Toyota, you got like these clips on the floor, you know, because Toyota had a problem where floor mats were like getting stuck under people's brake pedal or on top of their gas pedal or something. You remember that? You guys remember that? So Toyota's got these hooks in the floor that have to hook the floor mat. And I'm like, well, doesn't water go down in those holes? You know, because like that's why I like the WeatherTech. In Minnesota yesterday, we had this wet, sloppy snow, and I'm like, that's cool. My floor mats ain't even getting wet, you know, like so. I like the WeatherTech. I got a little question about that. I tell you what I might do since it's my car forever now. I might put me a little silicone in that hole, you know, to plug that hole. Slice of Life says, channel member Killian's 13 months. Sorry, my chat jumped on me there for a second. We'll see. Yeah, here we go. Here we go. Back to where I was at. Slice Life says, I make ribeye steaks in the air fryer and they actually turn out great. Yeah. I don't know. I bought it to experiment with some stuff. You know, I got the little butane stove, and so one thing I've already noticed with my air fryer is I don't get to cook on it very long before I have to turn the truck on, and I hate idling the truck. So that's why I like the little butane stove. I don't have to idle the truck to cook. So, like, I think I'll just keep cooking my eggs in there. It's super easy with the butane stove. I've gotten really good at it. But, you know, and I boiled eggs the other day. I bought a little pan and I boiled eggs in on the butane stove. But I don't know. The air fryer was on sale. And I was like, you know what? It's worth a shot. It's worth a shot. Like you say, I'll cook some steaks and stuff like that in it. We'll give it a good try. Straight facts. I agree with you, Cash. Captain says, yeah, thank you. Valox is in the house. Bunch of potheads in here. Come on with it. Yeah. Killian Struggin says, yeah, Valox is funny. W7 Invader, darn right, Cash. The people I see drive high don't drive any worse than old grandma terrified of getting anywhere close to the speed limit. Very slow and careful. Legalize all drugs in the war. I'm with you on that one, WCF Invader. Make it legal. I don't care. I don't care what an adult chooses to do with their life. You know what I mean? I'll say something very controversial here. Something very controversial. I think in Minnesota right now, they're fighting over abortion. I think, how is it you can kill an unborn baby, but you can't smoke a joint in Minnesota? I mean, say what you will, you know, agree, disagree. I mean, you know, just keep it, you know, just don't call each other names or nothing. But, you know, that's where I'm at with it. Like, you know, I have a very open opinion on, you know, the abortion rights thing, you know, like, but Bill Burr, the comedian Bill Burr, you know, I watched this thing about it, and he was like, you know, who's to tell anybody what they can do with their life? But you're killing someone. You know, it's like, you know, what was his take on it? He said, if you mix all the ingredients together to bake a cake, and you put that cake, or you put all the ingredients and you stir them together and you put it in the oven, and you know, somebody comes in after it's been in there for a minute and they pull it out and they throw it on the floor, and you go, hey, you ruined my cake. And they said, well, it wasn't a cake. And he said, well, it would have been if you left it in there. You know, so I don't know. I'm not doing it justice for Bill Burr, but you know, you get the gist of it. We got some weird laws in this country. The way we do things makes no sense to me. Ralph's Trucking, $1.99 in the house. Cluck, cluck. I'm a chicken hauler. Yeah, no doubt. Ralph working over there at Tyson Foods. If anybody wants to know about Tyson Foods, there's your channel. Ralph, experienced driver over there at Tyson. So if you want to know, how it goes over there at Tyson, go follow Ralph. He's pretty honest about stuff. Over there. So I don't think he would steer you wrong just to steer you wrong. Let's see where we at. Chief Freight Hauler says, going to the K-Dub Diner as soon as I get a dock. Yeah, I wish that would get unloaded, man. I got about a 30-minute ride to go do something personal. And then I got to turn around and got another 30-minute ride to come back to here, because I'm going to PC down to do the personal thing, and I'm going to PC back here. And then from here, I'm going to pull into their lot, and I'm going to go off a PC, and then I'm going to go to return to get my load. So I need them to hurry up. Grade A Transportation, thanks for the wrench. Yeah, no problem. I'm actually, the way I'm doing this now, not on the computer, I can actually go back to giving out some wrenches again. So CJ Hudson says 1 pick, 7 drops. That deserves a dammitboy. Yeah, two of the deliveries are at one location. So technically it's 6 locations, but 7 deliveries. So Sean Fairman in the house, checking in from the Peach State. If you guys don't know, the Peach State is, where's the Peach State? I believe that's Utah, isn't it? No, I'm just kidding. WCF Vader says, oh, wow, you looking good on the 65-inch, Cash. Hey, thank you. I appreciate that. Actually, I think I do. I think I have better, what would you call it? Better, like, I don't know what you would call that. It probably looks better, I guess is how I will say it, because this phone has a better forward-facing camera than my computer has webcam. That webcam's not the greatest, but I figure, hey, you know, who's really tuning in to stare at my mug? You know, you're tuning in to see what everybody's up to, so it's kind of what I figure. Hot Seat says, I got your show blasting at the mechanic shop here while they do a PM. Going to get you some new subs. There you go. ISX Cummins in the house. Hey, from Iowa. All right, out there doing it. Hope you're doing okay in that snow out there. Killians wants to know, what does WCF stand for? Okay, WCF. That's a good question. Fate Trucking's in the house. This working thing sucks. I thought you retired, Fate. I thought you retired. Excuse me. I don't know why I keep putting the lid back on that bottle of water. Refreshing Cub food water. You want to pay overpriced for store brand water? Go to Cub Foods. I could have bought Aquafina for what I paid for that. WCF Vader says, my friend and myself came up with it when I was probably 10 or so. World Championship Federation. There you go. We were into wrestling big time. WWF, WCW. Never did away with the WCF in my tags. Okay, there you go. World Championship Federation. That's a good name. It's a good name. That could have been something. Stavros in the house. What up, bro? Good morning. Killian says, gotcha. Nine Toes. That stuff to hang on to. That's the stuff to hang on to. Okay. CJ Hudson Cash showing gold on YouTube now. Brave bragging about eggs. Yeah, no doubt. No doubt. Hey, how many hard-boiled eggs do you have in your truck? Because not only did I make my own, I bought some at the Quick Trip yesterday, and I bought some at Target last night. I got me about 14 hard-boiled eggs in this truck. Um, I've been eating like 2 a day. I've been eating 2 hard-boiled eggs every day. It's a great like afternoon snack. It's not the greatest tasting snack. I have to salt the hell out of them. I hate a plain hard-boiled egg. But it's a good way to get some salt into your diet, and it's a good way to get some protein into your diet. So I'm all about it. I'm all about it. Shannon Thomas Trucking channel member in the house. Good morning. Alfalfa getting loaded in York, PA, headed to Channahon, Illinois. I don't know. I'm horrible with reading. Reading was not my best subject in school. My best subject in school was lunch, and then I minored in recess. I majored in lunch, and I minored in recess. Fake Dragon. I love the Ricky Bobby. Yeah, I'm all about Ricky Bobby quotes. Killian says, "Sup, Fate? Long time no talk, buddy." Yeah, I tried to get a hold of Fate the other day. He didn't have his headset with him, so I was like, "Do you got the megaphone with you? Do you got what in the hell's going on with this thing? I think my batteries are dead." Check it, check 1 2. Ooh, audio. Ooh, audio. Yeah, I think my batteries are dead. Audio. That sucks because those batteries are expensive. I could almost buy a new megaphone for what I pay for the batteries. I left this thing in my car, and yeah, them are Duracell C batteries. It probably cost me $30 to buy new batteries for this thing. Damn batteries. Yeah, there's my other channel. Everybody click on that. Reefer 77 greetings from the MRI Center. What? Ralph's Trucking says howdy. Killian's in the house with 13 months of membership. Thank you to all the members, by the way. I'll say that again. Ahmed's in the house. I run 30 miles a week and still do over 3,500 miles a week. It's all mental. Okay. Yeah. Hey, as long as you got something that makes the time go by fast, stay healthy out there, guys. Yeah. The old saying, it's cliche as hell, but I love it. It's health is wealth, and I will say that because I've known people that get on up there in years and they stay healthy, until their 80s and their 90s. I mean, I tell you what, I was in the Walmart pharmacy the other day, and I saw a guy walk up next to me, and I was waiting to talk to the pharmacist about something. And, I got to get that cream. But and the pharmacist was busy, so I stepped aside, let the guy behind me go ahead, because he was just picking something up. And the lady was like, "Oh, you got a birthday coming up next week." And he was like, yeah, got a birthday. And she said, "It's going to be a big one, isn't it?" He goes, yeah. He goes, "I've been waiting on that one for a while." Dude was coming up on his 100th birthday and healthy as a horse. He drove us. I talked to him for a second. He was the dude was in I think he said he was in World War II. I mean, this dude was like, dude, I told him, I said, "I don't know what you're doing, but I said, do you care if I follow you around for a couple days and just do everything you do?" I mean, this dude, he's like, "I still drive myself everywhere I got to go." He didn't use a walker, no cane, didn't have on glasses. I was like, bro, like, you must have the best genes ever. Like, you probably live to be 150. Like, I was so amazed by it. And I was just thinking to myself, man, like, if I could get to 100 and get there like that, you know, like, man, the things you would see in life. I mean, imagine that dude's life. Imagine that dude's life, okay? Imagine being born in 1923. Technically, this was the end of 22. Imagine being born in 1922. The things this guy has seen. Like, so yeah, stay healthy, everybody. Try as best you can. It's worth the effort. The older I get, the more I find it's worth the effort, you know. Thanks again for the $1.99, Ralph's Trucking. Everybody go check out Ralph. I've been knowing Ralph on YouTube for a long time. I started watching Ralph back when he was over at Ashley Furniture. Yeah, that was a minute ago when I started. But he's at Tyson now, so he's got good information on both, though, if you want to know about either one of those companies. Ralph's Trucking Bobtail up to Chickendale for permits, then Rogers, Arkansas to McKinley, Florida, supposedly to deliver at 1 o'clock today. Not. Okay. I think I was just up there in Rogers, Arkansas the other day. Well, the other day. People get mad when I say the other day. It was like a month ago, 2 months ago, maybe. But heading to Florida, I'm a little jealous of that, man. I need some sunshine in my life. Whew, it has been gloomy up here in Wisconsin and Minnesota. I just came back from New Jersey. I'm in Minnesota now, just come back from New Jersey, and I don't think the sun shined the whole way. Slice Life says, make sure you flip your steak in the air fryer after about 7 minutes. Okay. I will try that. I will stop. I might stop today. Quick Trip sells steak. I need to get out through Wisconsin today. So, Trucking with MC's in the house, channel member. I was watching Trucking with MC's channel the other day. Didn't even realize the guy had a channel. If you guys have channels and if you have a channel and you're a moderator, by all means, drop us a link. Let's see here. I need to add Ralph as a moderator. Can't believe Ralph's not a moderator yet. But yeah, you know, if you got a channel, drop us a link. We'll check it out. Valox says, best resolution for sure. Them pearly whites looking clean, nice chiclets. Oh my God. Yeah, maybe not. I tried those. So back like in November, my 4-year-old told me, he said, he's like, I don't even want to look at your teeth. He's like, they are so yellow. And it's the honesty of a 4-year-old, you know. So I bought those Crest white strips, you know. And I was like, yeah, they are looking a little yellow, you know. And I was like, I'll straighten that up a little bit, you know. I don't smoke or nothing, but they was just, you know, getting old, you know. I'm 40. I just turned 40 yesterday, was my birthday. So just turned 40. They're just getting old. You're just getting old. But anyway, I tried those Crest whitening strips that you put on there. Boy, those things work, but they make my teeth sensitive. Like my bottom teeth are like really sensitive to air now. And I'm like, oh, I ain't gonna do that no more. But thank you. Thank you for the compliment. Sean says DIY must have dumped us all. He went AWOL. DIY is working like a madman right now. I think he's running 2 people's freight right now. He's hauling everybody's freight. I ain't gonna give away what he was doing, but whoo, man, I talked to him last night, and he was going from like Iowa to Wisconsin, and I'm like, when are you taking a break, bro? Like when are you taking a break? But he's getting it done. You got to do what you got to do when you're a business owner. You know what I mean? You just got to do it sometimes. I've worked many a days I didn't feel like working. Tito's and Soda's in the house. Greetings from the OKC. Jackknife TV's in the house. I just wanted to say thanks, Cash, for putting my channel out. And everyone should go ahead and hit the like. Yeah, hit the for this guy. Yeah, go ahead. Everybody, I put out a community post the other day for Jackknife TV. You know, he's trying to work on his channel. He's putting out a lot of content here lately. Just got a brand new truck. I love that truck. He got a silver T680 Next Gen. Ooh, man, as they say, if I had that truck and he had a feather up his ass, we'd both be tickled. Uh, but I love that truck. I love that truck. Like if I was gonna get one of those, I'd get the silver. I'd want the silver. Like of all the colors I've seen, that silver stands out, man. It's the way to be. Jackknife also says, I'm going to go back to bed. Finally got a load plan. I have 4-stop starting with CNS in Westfield, Mass. Oh, yeah. Get some sleep, bro. Thanks for stopping by. Come on with it's in the house. Wow, 100. Think of all the good times. I mean, dude, to be 100 and be in that kind of shape, whoo, man. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Oh man, you know, went to the World War, came back alive. You know what I mean? Like that dude did something right in a previous life, man. To go to WW2, come back alive, and then live what? 80 more years? Damn, son. Ralph says my dad will be in. My dad will be 80 in June. Still works. That's awesome. That's awesome. You know, we could all. I mean, that's more than you can hope for, honestly, in this life. You know, to be 80 and still in health. Like Jackknife TV says, Westfield, Mass at 1 in the morning, fat thumbs. Then BJ's in Connecticut, 2 stops in Maryland, and that I'm done. So probably around Saturday night. Woo. Yeah, you got 2 bangers right off the bat, dog. I know that CNS in Westfield, and I know that BJ's in Connecticut. Hey, hopefully them Maryland stops ain't like the PFG in New Windsor, and what's another weird one? One of those Baltimore places. Come on with it, says, have a good run, Jackknife. Yeah, no doubt. Stavo says, my uncle in Greece died at 97 this past Saturday. He fell and broke his hip a few weeks ago. He'd still be alive if not for that injury. Boy, that gets him. That gets him. I got an aunt that's like in her 90s, and she fell and broke her hip, and it really set her back. You know, just being like not mobile and not being able to take care of herself for a while. Because I mean, like she was, you know, like she was in her 90s and like she was climbing ladders and like cleaning her own gutters and stuff. And I mean, she was just she still is. I mean, she's a go getter. Makes the best pecan pie you ever had in your life. You ever had in your life. Snorlord's in the house. What up, Snorlord? Says, I have 2 channels. I am a greedy bastard. Hey, we all should have 2 channels. Come on. This String Life says, all you are probably already subscribed. If not, help me get to 1,000. Yeah, everybody help him get to 1,000. I'm all about helping channels. There's 2 reasons I started this channel. One was to help smaller channels. So if I ever got big, I would help out smaller channels. And the second reason was to show someone in my life that if you want to do something, even if you're like, if it's out of your comfort zone, that's the thing you should do. The things that are out of your comfort zone, that's what you should be doing. Because that's how you grow. You know, that's how you grow. And I mean, I'm so blessed. Like I've got some really cool friends from this YouTube thing. So it's pretty cool. I don't do any other social media. I did a Twitter for like a week, and I was like, I don't get Twitter. It's just people arguing about politics and Elon Musk, and I'm like, I don't need this. I don't need this. Let's see. I do Snapchat because there's a couple people in my life that's the only way you can get a hold of them. But I'm not sure, is Snapchat social media or is that just a texting app? See, I'm too old to know these things. I turned 40 and now I don't get it. Let's see, what else? I've never done Facebook. I've never done Instagram. I think Mark Zuckerberg is an evil robot sent to destroy society. And let's see, what else? Now we're getting into my political beliefs. Oh, man. Sterling's dropping his link there. Lots of good links, guys. Click those links. Go over there. Check those channels out. Snorlord's got a link. There you go. Shannon Thomas Trucking's got a link. check those out. Come on with us. Says happy birthday. Thank you very much. I did turn 40 yesterday. I don't celebrate birthdays. I don't make a big deal about it. I bought myself a Toyota Avalon for my birthday. And technically I've been needing a car for about 3 years now. My car sounds like a diesel, but it's a gas burner. It's got valve problems, and I've been driving it around for a year with valve problems. I don't care. My car sounded so bad that I took it to Jiffy Lube, and the guy said they would not change the oil on that car because they didn't know what was wrong with it. And I said, don't you worry about what's wrong with it. I'm just needing you to change the oil. And so they wouldn't change the oil. So I said, I forget you. I took it over to Valvoline. Valvoline said, yeah, we like that money. We'll take your money. I was trying to see if new oil with some what's that stuff I put in there? I put some stuff in there. Shoot, what was the name of that stuff? Marvel Mystery Oil. Now, I'm not a fan of, dumping stuff, random stuff in your engine, but I figure, hey, the way that engine sounds, and someone I read online said, hey, that could help unstick a valve. Come to find out the valve wasn't stuck. It was the lifters that were the problem. And yeah, my car was not in good enough shape. It was not a candidate for an engine swap. The interior was busted. The car was tore all to hell. WCF Vader says, hey, Snorlord, your teeth looking white, Cash. I'm a little jealous. Oh, okay. It must be an optical illusion because, yeah, I was told a couple weeks ago my teeth are so yellow that I don't even want to see them. Chief Raid Holler, happy birthday. Thank you, Snorlord. Says, I showed DIY the awesomeness of Bass Pro in Springfield. Okay, awesome. Yeah, he said something about he was going to try to meet up with you. So hopefully we got some videos coming on that. Henry Bob's in the house. Yeah, boy, made the live. Much love. Yeah, thank you for stopping by. El Guapo says, salt and protein. That's what she said. Come on. Oh, my batteries are dead. I was gonna megaphone you. That's what she said. But next time, I promise today I'll buy some $80 batteries from the truck stop. Ralph, Dad, a FA8 or fader. Okay. Electrical engineer on aircraft, does it from home. Wow. Drawing some readings. Okay. Well, that's interesting. Six Emperor says, I got another 20 good years left if I'm lucky. Yeah, I've been rough on myself. I'm, what's the thing? You spend the first 25 years of your life trying to kill yourself and the next 25 trying to keep yourself alive. And mine was more like 35. I try to kill myself for about 35. So, Chief Ray Heller says those next gen 680s are the shits. Yeah, I like those trucks, man. I love those trucks. Snorlord says you and DIY have helped my channel. Well, I'm glad, man. We all work together. The way I look at it is like, I try to help the channels that have substance. Like, if you got a good channel, like as far as like it's like morally, you know what I mean? Like you're trying to do good with it. I will do my best to try to help that because, there's enough drama and BS on YouTube that we don't need that, like, we got such a tool here with YouTube, like, when I started trucking, just, 17 years ago now, I mean, like, if you didn't know how to do anything because it was like you had to get it all word of mouth or you had to call an old timer if you knew an old timer. Like, YouTube now, like there's 50 videos on, how to do this, how to do that. It's amazing. Sterling says, I'll make it to 100 years old, but I'm already dead on the inside. Thanks, Trucking. Woo, yeah, Trucking will do it. This Trucking Life says, I owe all my subs to Cash. Without you, I'd still have 7 subscribers. Yeah, hey, you just got to keep doing it. You just got to keep doing it. Six Simber says Sterling. Yeah, that's funny. I'll make it to 100, but I'm dead on the inside. Ralph Trucking. It's Facebook. Yeah, no doubt. No doubt. I signed up for Facebook one time so I could get like a free something, and then I never even got it. And I was like, wow, because it was like, yeah, I forgot how it worked. It was like I signed up for it, and it was like join our Facebook group, and then I did everything I was supposed to do, and I never got my free thing. So I'm a sucker for something free. Yeah, sucker. Train with MC says I don't do the Facebook either. Yeah, I hear Facebook's having a rough go of it right now, and honestly, I'm not that mad at it. Cheap freight hauler TikTok. Yeah, I love the TikTok. Not really. I do put stuff on TikTok because I figure it's like one of those things. If you're gonna get like the younger generation, you're gonna have to do TikTok. Like that's all they watch. They don't watch YouTube. And you can tell by YouTube views are going down like crazy. You don't get the views on YouTube you used to get because everybody's over there, watching girls shake that booty. Ralph Trucking says, "Happy birthday, young man! I turned. I didn't say your age, Ralph. I don't know if you left that out on purpose or not." Stuyvesant says, "Happy birthday! Yeah, I just a Prius driver myself, but I own multiple motorcycles capable of 200 miles an hour. Wow. When I first got into trucking and started making some decent money, I thought to myself, I'm gonna go buy me a Corvette, or I'm gonna go buy me a Jaguar. And the more I thought about it, I just like I get speeding tickets if I do that. I know me. Like I'm gonna drive it fast. That's why I bought it, And then I'm like, that's gonna affect my trucking career. So then I changed my state of mind. I like a nice luxury car. I like a big car. I'm a big dude. I like a big car. So instead of going and buying that Corvette, I went and bought me a Cadillac, a big old Cadillac, and I like a car with power. I don't like if it's going to be a big car, it's got to have power. And if I buy a small car, I don't care, But if I buy a big car, I want something that'll get up and go. And the Avalon fits it well. But yeah, no motorcycles for me yet. Avatar says, you live, bro? Shout out to me if you are. Okay, yeah, shout out to Avatar. Cheap Freight Hauler says, used to put 2050 in motors with rattling valves, but that's in the south. May not want to in the northern winter. Yeah, that might be a little rough on them up here. That car took 530, I think is what those Avalons take. Sonora says YouTube can be a tool, or you can be a tool on YouTube. Yes. I'd much rather use it as a tool than be the tool. That's going to be the quote of the day right there, kids. Put that on a t-shirt and sell them on the street corner. Ralph says, I turned 50 in November. Okay. 2 last years, born in Delaware, 5 days before Biden was first elected. Wow, that is crazy. I didn't realize he had been in politics that long. That is amazing. Fun facts with Ralph. Sick Semper Tyrantus says, after driving commercially, I lost all interest in personal conveyance. Still have my 89 Ford and 97 Dodge. Yeah, it pained me to buy a car. Trust me, I did not want to buy a car, especially with car prices doing what they're doing right now. But it's just not effective for me to Uber everywhere. I thought about doing that, but then like this Avalon, I paid $4,500 for this Avalon. Technically, I paid $4,000 plus my Avalon, which we valued at $500. So, and they're already taking my Avalon apart. I went back to get that paperwork for the title and the bumper and the tail lights. They're stripping that Avalon down for parts. But I hated to buy a car, but I got that one on such a deal. I said, you know what? I can spend like $4,000 here out of pocket. I come out of pocket for $4,000, and that car will last me for 2 or 3 years minimum. I'm thinking. I don't drive a whole lot. You take care of them, keep the oil changed. My old Avalon that I just got rid of had 278,000 miles on it. I really wanted to take that car to 300,000, but with having to drive the kids around and stuff, it got to the point to where I was afraid something would happen with them in the car, and I don't want to be sitting on the side of the road in the middle of winter with the kids. So just said, hey, let's go get something else. So that's what we did. But I hated to buy one because I don't drive a lot. Ralph says I had to shake his hand in middle school. Oh, wow. Interesting. Came to our school in Laurel, Delaware. Sweet. Biden has never had a private sector job. Too many politicians live like that these days. Just too many of them. Sterling says, did you put your old car in the river? No, I sold her for $5. Well, I traded her in. I got $500 out of it. And, hey, it is what it is. It is what it is. They have not started unloading me yet. Holy hell, I've been here for 4.5 hours. Come on. I had a 6 a.m. appointment. I said, I get unloaded 2 or 3 hours. I go get my personal life done, and I come back, get this load, I'm gone. Oy vey. Make sure I open the doors. I'm looking back there like, I don't remember opening the doors. They're open. They're open. I did that one time in North Carolina. I did that at a Miller plant out there in North Carolina. I sat there in the door for quite a while before I realized I didn't have them open. Oh, man. Ralph, term limits now. Yes. That's the one thing in politics that would solve, I think it would solve a huge amount of problems in this country if we had term limits. I think a couple things I would do if you elected me king right now. The first thing, term limits. Got to have term limits. Second thing, when you go into politics, you just put your money into a trust. You're not allowed to trade stocks as a acting politician. You got into politics to be a public servant, not to make money. And if you got into it to make money, you're in the wrong business. And that's what I would do. I would have set up where if you took a bribe or you took lobbying money, you'd be in so much trouble. That'd almost be like that'd be a bad thing. You wouldn't want to be that guy that got caught taking lobbying money. You wouldn't want that. But that's what I would do. Let's see here. Eden, North Carolina, right? Yeah, the Miller plant. That does sound correct. I was hauling the cardboard packaging for the 6-packs. That's what I hauled in there. I was hauling dry van at the time. Sterling says your old car will become a Tijuana Uber. Probably will. Oh, it has the busted windshield, so it's probably already on its way. Trucker Dan says, hang on a second. Where'd it go? Trucker Dan says, can you plan on squat as a trucker? Yeah. Can't plan on, yeah, exactly. Yeah. Oh, it's such a bummer. So I took off a week in December, and it ended up being 2 weeks because I didn't want to leave out again and get stuck out because I already had my plane tickets bought. And then I got back, on like a Wednesday, and it was like there wasn't no freight on Wednesday, so I had to wait till Friday. Can't do anything. It is that's the bummer of trucking. The personal toll it plays on your life. Old school, new school says term limits 200 years. Yeah, go. Yeah. I thought you were saying set the term limit for 200 years. That's about what we're doing these days. Reefer 77 says, Ralph, are you still here on the shore? Yeah, no lobbies. Yeah, exactly. Trucker Dan says, I sat at the rail yard for 4 hours trying to swap out bad chassis and lost both loads. I was supposed to deliver today because of it. Dang, man. That is a bummer. Daryl Worse in the house says, that car will last a long time. Just don't park it on a snowbank like DIY. Yeah, the new Avalon is an 08, and it's got 177,000 miles on it. But she's a cream puff, man. She's a cream puff. If you calculate up the years, what the hell is all this beeping? I think Prime. What the hell is that? Somebody's car alarm's going off. Yeah, sorry. Shiny nickels. Shiny nickels. So if you look at the years on that car, what is that car? 15 years times 177,000 miles. That's like 12,000 miles a year. You can tell the car was taken care of. No scratches, no dents. I think I might go get the windows tinted. Not to be cool, just, well, to be temperature cool, not like status cool. Ralph Truggin says, no, I live in Statesville, North Carolina. Stavros, I vote for cash. Thank you. Chief Freight Hauler says, probably could bobtail to your personal stuff and get back before the trailer is empty. I know I could. Like, they're taking forever here. Farmall Fanatic in the house. What up, bro? Thanks for stopping by. I like that channel. If you're into Farmall tractors, check out Farmall Fanatic. Gary Butcher says, I say they serve 1 year in prison in general population for every year they serve in office. I think that would keep them honest. Yeah, there's something to that, because they're up to something. Sterling says you should have donated that car like they do cadaver bodies to science. Yeah, that car had seen a thing or two. 270, I think we'll say it was 278,000 miles. 278,000 miles. I Ubered in that car for a couple years. I did 4,000 Uber trips in that car. Yeah, that car been around. Farm off an X says Ralph in here being sneaky. Yeah, no doubt. Wilbon says, good morning, Cassius King. It's good seeing a real truck driver give advice. Keep trucking and keep this great country rolling. Thank you, Wilbon. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks, everybody, for stopping by. I think I'm about to hop off of here. I've been at this for an hour, losing my voice over here. Ralph Train says, Farmall, where the wife, Lindy? Oh, okay. Six Ember says, those Avalons are flagships. Any nicer, it'd be a Lexus. Yeah. My first Avalon I had was a limited, and that had every option on it, and that thing was like, I called it Lexus Light. I mean, it was basically a Lexus. But this new one is an XLS, and it's got a couple things like it's got heated seats, but it doesn't have cooled seats. The Limited has cooled seats, and there's like a screen that comes up on the back windshield on the, like to block the sun. I like that about the Limited. This new one doesn't have that, so yeah. Ralph Dragon says, oh, hang on a second. I'm at Farmall Fanatics. Ralph, you road cheating with Lindy. Oh, no. Oh, man, you guys, I'm out of here. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in. Be sure to smash that like button on the way out. Go check out all those links everybody dropped in here. If you, like I said, if you a moderator and you want to drop a link, by all means, drop a link, and take care of each other out there. Stay safe. Have a good weekend. Bye.